These videos recorded during Bobi Wine's campaign in Kamuli district, eastern Uganda on Tuesday, clearly captures Free Kenya movement chairman Bob Njagi.
Breaking news, mawulire go si malungi eri His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi wetwogerera ssaawa zineno abantu babiri bawambiddwa ababadde ku gaali ye ani nani ngenda kubeera nga hamba kunyonyola abanaKenya naye bannange bali abaana balina omutima. Vidiyo eno ngikuleetedde ogenda kubeera nga obeetegereza bye babadde bagulawo okulya His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi. Imagine si bannayuganda naye roje bayina oyinza okulowooza abajasi ba SFC naye nga tetunagendayo. Vidiyo eno mbadde nsaba osooka ogimpereka like eberengeso tamulitokera obona abandi yagadde okumanya kweno information adala bonna abali kusaidia His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi timu bannakenya amusembere waneno olunaku olwaliro nga bwe nkugambye abakulu abo bawambiddwa olunaku olw'ejjo nga balaba tino batekamu nnyo amaanyi His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi okutuuka mu bifo bye badde tibagala His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi okutuuka mu time nga bo balina engeri gye babaliramu His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi okutuuka mu budde. Vidiyo eno njagala ogiyitegereze ogirabe ongambe ebyaddala bano abaana omutima bagujjawa. Imagine Uganda okuva wano mu Uganda n'agenda n'ayamba nga Sudan erimu olutalo kati ne bano abaana kye bakoze, which means that bannakenya ebyaddala bo baagala His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi. Era government ya Ruto enavaako government y'omulala n'ayingira nga fan wa Bobi Wine simanyi nakumanya His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni w'analaga. Sokola vidiyo eno ombuli endowooza mu comment section bakoze bya kisiru oba babadde bafiire eggwanga oba babadde balumirirwa baganda babwe abannayuganda.
These videos recorded during Bobi Wine's campaign in Kamuli district, eastern Uganda on Tuesday, clearly captures Free Kenya movement chairman Bob Njagi on stage alongside Uganda's opposition leader who is seeking to unseat President Yoweri Museveni. In other clips, Njagi is seen listening keenly to Bobi Wine and at times joining his entourage as they traversed rural areas. According to a friend who spoke to us on condition of anonymity, the activists left Kenya on Monday and drove to Uganda in the company of 2 Ugandans. Once in Kampala, the Ugandan companions went home, leaving the 3 Kenyans to link up with Bobi Wine's campaign. On Tuesday, they moved across Buyende and Kamuli with NUP leaders as they campaigned ahead of the 2026 presidential elections. But by Wednesday afternoon, the mission took a darker turn. The group had stopped at a petrol station to repair their car when everything went south.
Around 3 p.m., there were some guys who came with a van. Looked to be grey shade in color. People came out with guns, there were 4 of them. So there was also a lady who was seated in front. They just took Bob and SSG Ochieng, who is the Secretary General.
The witness who was in their company says he too was picked up but later released.
I told them that my car is not locked. I cannot maybe go to where I don't know. And then they asked me to just get out and then go and lock my car.
The gunmen sped off and within moments, Njagi and Oyo's phones were switched off. Alone and in the dark in a foreign country, their colleague has not reported the matter to authorities, fearing for his safety.
I don't know where Bob is. I don't know which police station he has been taken to. I honestly don't know where he is as we speak right now. I'm just stranded here.
The alleged abduction comes just 4 months after Kenyan activist Boniface Mwangi and Ugandan activist Agatha Atuheire were arrested in Tanzania and later dumped near their country's borders. Both would later claim they were sexually assaulted by Tanzanian authorities. For Njagi, this is not the first time. Last year, he was abducted alongside the Longton brothers over alleged links to anti-government protests.
Salamu alaikum. Agati nakalemba omusemi w'edduwa. Bw'oba wenyiye embeera embi yankusomere ku dduwa. Abali ebweru mirimu gigaanye papula zeesibye kino kyekyoto kwesabira omukisa kobe ng'odiriddawa wali wenkusabira n'ofuna emikisa. Ky'oba olabanga abirira ebinyonyi ebitalina kyakulya naawe atalina mulimu jangu kusomere ku dduwa ofuna omukisa. Eno ennyanja kwesula buli kimu ekisira ne kiba kikujjudde nekikasuka mu nyanya nekikunta nekigenda. Nze Ajati Nakalembe kambawe namba yange yeno 0752375 temuddeyo nemwebakira ebizibu mukoye ku namba yange eno.
Let them be arrested and taken to court and let them be jailed there. We have to stop this nonsense once and for all. East Africa is one region. And if you want to train people to disobey their leaders, to disobey their country, to create havoc and chaos, you are supposed to be treated as a criminal. You are supposed to be treated as a rebel.
Shehe, you've been saying that Mzee Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is the best person to unite East Africa. But of course, earlier today we witnessed a section of Kenyans being abducted in broad daylight in the city of Kampala. What do you have to say about that incident?
This notion of people that carry themselves and call themselves activists, they don't have something, to do. They have lacked, let me just use for a better word, yeah? These are jobless people that go around and look for problems and look for troubles and incite the public, train the public to go against the government. They are supposed to be considered as rebels. When you go train young men to go and overthrow the government, you are not an activist. You are supposed to be considered as a terrorist, as a rebel. Stop calling yourself an activist. Activists are conducted in a right manner, whereby you put things in a manner whereby people listen to you and they can discuss what you've just, put on the table. But when you carry yourself as an activist, you go start calling people, training young people to go against their government. You are supposed to be considered as a terrorist, or you're supposed to be considered as a rebel. Uganda is a very peaceful country. You see young men in Uganda, the way they carry themselves, the way they love their leader, the way they love their government. You cannot compare with the way young people, a small section of young people that are jobless, that are conducting themselves in a very useless manner and try to call themselves activists. These are the people that created problem in this country. This country was burning 4 years ago. The same character are the same that are in Uganda right now. Others went to Tanzania. And they even tried to do such thing in Tanzania. But because the government of Tanzania want peace for the people of Tanzania, they were deported back to this country. These are to stop. If your failed attempt, what happened the other day in our country was an attempt coup. It wasn't maandamano. You have failed in your country, you go to a neighboring country, try to distract peace in the neighboring country. Stop calling yourself Kenyan. Deal with your issues there as an individual who is a criminal that has left his country to go and distract other people's country in the name of an activist. I want to thank the authority, the security personnel in Uganda. If they're the people that have arrested them, let them be arrested and taken to court and let them be jailed there. We have to stop this nonsense once and for all. East Africa is one region. And if you want to train people to disobey their leaders, to disobey